I was very much absorbed by this show of technology and science. It took me back to my own childhood. It was nostalgic, and that was the reason why I was getting absorbed. And I'm basically love science. What I may say is that this is only tip of the iceberg. There is a lot of creativity in the children you can see. For example, if you go to that house with a water bottle, lighting up, capturing the sunlight and dispersing it into a diffuse light, there is a creativity you can see. It is true that the children of the Gulf has got greater access to technology and they can buy out things. They are more affluent, whereas in India you find them building it from the very basics. But what you find here is adequate to convince that children everywhere are the same. They try to build from the basics, and the parents and the teachers, when given the right opportunity, they will come up with the best in them. You know, the cultural events in which children are made to participate competitively gives them a certain direction. And you find today the children having maximum opportunity in the field of art and science, mainly because the media focuses on it. Whereas in science fairs like this, you find children of that temperament, and you can find stars amongst scientific temperament children with scientific temperament. And I'm sure that this kind of events can bring their best out, and provided given proper exposure, even parents will divert children to this kind of activities. Replying to the question then and now, it's always then the technology was less available on internet, etc. Now it's more available. So you find that the level of technology exhibited here is of a slightly higher level than you would have found when I came to Kuwait first. Perhaps I think there was no such event. In India, still we have the availability and the affluence, the lack of affluence. Whereas here you have plenty of money to buy things and build models. Whereas in India, you need to work from the basics. So you will find children who are working with the basic principles of science, whereas here you might find them getting ready-made kits, and it may look a little more showy, but then it's basically the same. Science at the fundamental level, it doesn't change. So it's only just question of availability of material and availability of resources to build projects. I cannot answer that question straight away because it's basically a lot of pressures, a lot of factors play in that. But given a child to develop himself, I think this could be a launching pad for many future scientists. I hope that parents don't pressurize their children into a particular career. They should be left to choose their own career. They should be guided. They should be taken to science fairs like this, the best of scientific institutions in India, expose them to those institutions, and let the child select the field they want. Almost every field of knowledge has got the frontier in which there is a lot of scope to work. So I personally feel that children should be left free. They should be only exposed and not directed. I think here there is a lot more of contribution for the development of the child from the teacher side and parent side. Parents, their colleagues all get together to help a child to do an experiment or to do to participate in such events. There is a lot of encouragement here, which you might find missing in India, because there it's only just one upon one, the teacher who is the main promoter of the child. I am basically from a very nondescript village. കേരളത്തിലെ ഏറ്റവും ഒരു കുഗ്രാമത്തിലാണ് ഞാൻ ജനിച്ചതും വളർന്നതും. പക്ഷേ ചെറുപ്പം മുതലേ ഈ തേക്ക് കൊട്ട, it was a physical experiment. Lifting water from the well to the fields. From there on, I have migrated to the city, and I've been lucky enough to study in one of the foremost colleges of engineering, and it has helped. In this connection, I wish to quote a poem which I have learned in my primary school. It goes something like this. പുറം കണ്ണ് തുറപ്പിപ്പു പുലർവേളയിൽ അംശുമാൻ, അകക്കണ്ണ് തുറപ്പിപ്പാൻ ആശാൻ ബാല്യത്തിലെത്തണം. വിച്ച് മീൻസ് ബേസിക്കലി സൂര്യനാണ് നമ്മുടെ പുറം കണ്ണ് തുറപ്പിച്ച് നമ്മൾ വിശ്വത്തെ കാണിക്കുന്നത്. പക്ഷേ വിശ്വത്തിൻ്റെ പൊരുൾ നമ്മളെ പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്നതും നമ്മുടെ അകക്കണ്ണ് തുറപ്പിക്കുന്നതും നമ്മുടെ ടീച്ചേഴ്സാണ്, നമ്മുടെ സ്കൂളിൽ പഠിപ്പിക്കുന്ന ടീച്ചേഴ്സാണ്. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഇങ്ങനത്തെ സംരംഭങ്ങളിൽ അകക്കണ്ണ് തുറപ്പിപ്പാൻ വളരെ ഉപകരിക്കും. എല്ലാ പാരൻസിനോടും എനിക്കുള്ള അഭ്യർത്ഥന, കുട്ടികളെ ഇത്തരം വേളകളിൽ, ഇത്തരം മേളകളിൽ, ഇത്തരം എക്സ്പോസിഷനുകൾ നടക്കുമ്പോൾ അവിടെ കൊണ്ടുവരാനും കുട്ടികളെ എക്സ്പോസ് ചെയ്യാനും ശ്രമിക്കുക. ഞാൻ HOV എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ ഒരു കമ്പനിയിൽ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യുന്നു. കൊറോഷൻ ഫീൽഡാണ് എൻ്റെ ഫീൽഡ്. എനിക്ക് വേണ്ടി ഇവിടെ സംസാരിക്കാനായിട്ട് തന്നിട്ടുള്ള ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റിക്ക് ഞാൻ വളരെ നന്ദി. നമസ്കാരം. താങ്ക് യു.